You ever tell somebody a secret, tell them don't tell nobody, then you find out they told somebody? You guessed it. We're talking about secrets today for Freedom Friday. We all have secrets. Some secrets are good. You waiting to reveal your business, engagements, gender reveals, surprise. We going on a trip. We also have these secrets that we don't want anybody else to know. Those secrets are the ones that are heavy. And when we finally feel comfortable enough with somebody to confide in them and tell them parts of our secret or all of it, sometimes it gets out there. We feel betrayed. We feel like we can't trust nobody no more. And we may become jaded from that. There's one thing about secrets though, whether they're good or bad, they are always revealed. My mama always told me what's done in the dark comes to light. So no matter how hard you try, at some point that secret's gonna be revealed. And sometimes it needs to be. Let me tell y'all a story. There's this girl, let's call her Ashley. She started dating, let's call him Larry. Ashley and Larry met one time when Ashley came home from school. She was in college. She had a scholarship. She was active on the campus. You know, she was doing it all. Larry was a little bit older, maybe like 2 or 3 years. So they started dating. They really liked each other. They had fun together. So one night they was going out. Ashley did her hair different because she wanted to look good for Larry, you know, something new. So she took some pictures, posted them on Snapchat. You know, she was feeling good about herself. So when she came out to the car, Larry looked at her in disgust. Although she had gotten so many compliments about this new hairstyle, Larry hated it. So he told her they wasn't going anywhere, that they could just hang out at home. So Ashley was mad because she had got all done up and dialed up to go on this date. But they wasn't going nowhere because he was mad about her new hairstyle that everybody else liked. Larry was a good guy, you know. Everybody loved him. He was personable, well mannered. So Ashley was like, this must be a fluke. So she let it go. He told her he was going to go shopping for her, get her all new clothes and everything for their trip. So when they went shopping, Larry was only buying stuff that he liked. He kept telling her she was too fat for some stuff. She didn't look right. She was too dark skinned. Since it was his money, she just let him buy whatever. Even though she didn't like it, she sucked it up. So they went on the trip, right? So they having fun on this trip. Taking pictures, posting, going to little parties. One of the times that they went out, Larry got real jealous. He stopped talking to Ashley while they was out. When they get in the car, Ashley like, what's wrong with you? I had a good time. Why didn't you? So Larry say, I saw all them dudes looking at you. Them not the clothes I bought you. You out here looking like a hoe. Ashley is taken aback, like, what? So now they arguing. So they get back to the room. It gets heated. Larry loses control and chokes Ashley. Ashley is upset by this, but she still does not leave him. It does change her though. She starts to think about the relationship over and over again, but she doesn't tell anybody. Friends, family, coaches, everybody is noticing that Ashley is becoming a different person. She's depressed. She's isolated. She always with Larry. She can't go nowhere without Larry. If they not together, he on her phone. Ashley thinks that she keeping everything a secret. That she's protecting Larry because he's the good guy, right? But people notice the change. That's the thing about secrets. People always notice something. They don't know what's going on. They'll ask you about it, but they don't know unless you tell them. So Ashley keeps telling everybody she fine. So Larry is continually breaking her down. He's calling her out her name. He's calling her fat. He's play fighting with her, but injuring her to the point where she had to go to the hospital. Still, Ashley covers all of this up. Eventually, Ashley gets to the point where she doesn't want to do this anymore. So she's contemplating suicide. But she's stronger than that. Ashley gets to the point where she's like, it's him or me. And it won't be me. Ashley gets up the courage to break up with him. She's away at school, so she believes that he can't cause her any harm. Don't you know he showed up at that dorm? Still, Ashley told no one about this. Everybody thinks the breakup came out of nowhere. They don't understand it because they were so close. She stands on the fact that she needs to be away from him because she knows that she deserves better. And she knows that suicide is not an option. He has to go. Although she had up the courage during that incident, all of Ashley's relationships after that were affected by what she went through in that one relationship, and she did not heal. Ashley watched that man date other people. People pump him up, make him feel great. Why was she the one that he did all this to? How can he be loved and supported in a community like that? He's evil. Ashley felt alone. She thought that nobody understood, and because he was still dating other people, that he was treating other people better than her, and it was just her that was happening to. It later came out that he was abusing everybody that he was with. Now she feels guilty that she didn't say anything, and now all these other women suffered too. Having a secret it can make you feel isolated and alone, like nobody else understands or has gone through what you've gone through. You start to sound different and look different and act different. You are not alone. I don't care if you standing all by yourself and every friend or family member you ever loved is not speaking to you. You are not alone. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. God is always here to listen. No matter how bad you feel, how guilty you feel, how embarrassed you are forgiven. You are loved unconditionally. Forgive yourself. Be kind to yourself. Talk to God about it. You frustrated, you angry, you embarrassed. He's there to listen. He will give you comfort. All you have to do is release it. You feel like the black sheep in your family? You feel like nobody else in your family understands what you're going through? Remember, we talked about this before on Freedom Friday. Things are passed down from generation to generation. You never by yourself. Somebody else in your family went through that. See, secrets have two purposes. They are either to protect or to keep someone from hurting. So you see those secrets in your family that nobody talks about. The uncle that was addicted to drugs, mama that was a prostitute. Those things aren't talked about because they're supposed to be concealed from you to keep you from hurting. But sometimes we keep them private and they make us hurt even more. Because when somebody in the family starts to do those behaviors and those things, then they seem like they're the outcast, they're the black sheep. They don't know where they came from in this family, when in actual reality, it's an uncle that ain't nobody talk to that had the exact same issue. It's generation. You have to know where you come from to know where you're going. A secret revealed can give somebody comfort and peace and understanding of how to move forward and what to do with it. It's not the end. And nobody says you have to be unhappy or you have to suffer. The only people you have to prove something to is yourself and God. No creature can hide from him. But everyone is exposed and helpless before the eyes of the one to whom we must give an explanation. Why do you care what people think about you? They deserve to be happy and you don't. They deserve to have peace and you don't. Why are you torturing yourself? We can keep our good secrets. You keep that business to yourself until you feel comfortable. You don't want nobody putting bad energy on it. It's all cool. But what I'm telling you is don't hold on to them secrets, those things from your past that hurt, that you think about, that cause you anxiety, that pops out at the most unopportune times and destroys everything. That causes you to spin out of control and you don't even know why. You don't know why you reacting like that. You don't know why that one little thing sent you over the edge. See, we conceal so much inside ourselves. We hold so much that needs to be let go so we can be free for real. I know some of us don't like to talk to therapists. I know some of us don't like to talk to people about those things that are very, very dark and hurtful and painful, that we're embarrassed about, that we feel guilty about. Those thoughts we don't want anybody else to know. Tell it to God. Let your spirituality help you through those tough times. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally. Ask God about your issues. Talk to God about your issues. You frustrated? Talk to him about it. You upset, you mad, you sad, talk to them about it. There are literally studies that have been done that show that secrets actually are heavy on you. They really weigh you down. But there's this toxic trait that we have that has been passed down from generation to generation. For your business not to be in the street. You're supposed to suffer in silence. You don't let go of family secrets. You don't tell people what's going on in your house. That's why you'll see addiction running rampant through a family. Nobody seeks therapy. Nobody seeks treatment. Somebody was able to molest multiple children in your family. The silence has to be broken. You must save yourself and somebody else. Somebody's life is dependent on you. Come to terms with the fact that you need to be healed. That secret needs to be exposed, and it all has to be stopped. You are not meant to be burdened and overwhelmed and feeling alone, like you have nobody to count on, like you have nobody in your corner. God is here. He uses people to be here for you as well. He sends you help. That random person that shows you love or support or comfort at the most needed time. That's God using somebody to help you. You may be able to lie to yourself. You may be able to lie to somebody else, but you can't lie to God. He's all-knowing, all-powerful. He feels your frustration. He feels your hurt. He feels your pain. He knows it. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with your partner. Be honest with your family. It may not turn out how you want it to, but it'll definitely turn out for the best. Don't be burdened. Don't be held down. Don't be held back. Don't carry these chains and bricks along with you all throughout your life. You deserve happiness. You deserve comfort. You deserve healing. You deserve love. Heal yourself. Talk to yourself kind. There's power in the tongue. There's power in our thoughts. Think highly of yourself. Overcome that burden. No mountain is too big for God. Pray. Let your prayers be for healing, for comfort, for peace, for moving past the deepest, darkest, hurtful parts of yourself. God can create you new. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. At any time, you can rise up and be a whole different person. Don't let the thoughts of the people that know the past you keep holding you down. If I did that, I wouldn't even be here right now. You can ask anybody. I used to be in the clubs hard. I could drink with the best of them. I'm in a whole new place in my life. Somebody who knew me a year ago wouldn't even recognize who I am now. Do what's best for you. Heal you. Get real spiritual. Your spirituality can create freedom, hope, faith. It can help you get through the day, the week, the month, your biggest trials, your biggest tribulations, your deepest, darkest, most embarrassing, painful secrets can be overcome. We can all be healed and happy. It takes work from you though, commitment from you. Do not allow your life to be dictated by somebody else's narrative. God is the author. You have control over how you are viewed and seen in this world. What happens to you does not define you at all. You are the head and not the tail. You have power. God wants to see you prosper. Break free from the secret. Don't you want to be happy? Don't you want to be free? Fight for yourself. Visualize the life you want to live. Pray about it. Write it down. Manifest it. It can be done.